Goedenavond. Welkom op de persconferentie na de wedstrijd tussen Cercle-Brugge en Gent. We waren vanavond met 5.586 toeschouwers in Jan Breidel, maar we beginnen traditiegetrouw met de analyse van de beide coaches. I would like to invite Mr. Torp to give his analysis of the game.
First of all, congratulations to my colleague, to victory, and the save of being one more year in the competition. It's a nice achievement, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So obviously coming from a week where everybody was talking about Roma, Europa League, close to playing some good games, probably the best team, and they're going to play against the second last in the ranking. You always try as a coach to say, be aware guys, don't underestimate. They're coming with 9 out of 9, they are fighting for surviving, and then taking a goal in the first minute, probably after 30 seconds, it's the worst that can happen. That give the opponent a belief that this is possible. I cannot put a finger on what my players tried. I think even in the first time we played some very good football. When we played fast, we created chances more or less every attack. But I have the feeling that we miss scoring on the simple chances, shooting on goals, running into the box where the goals are scored. We want to play nice football, but we don't want to score the easiest goal. And then you make it the life very difficult for yourself. Okay, in the second half we tried, but it was probably not the best 45 minutes we played. We didn't create that many chances. We tried with a lot of chances, putting guys up front, but at the end we didn't manage to get something out of it. And then you lose a game like this. This is a pity. When you're coming from being the best in this competition after New Year with 5 wins and 1 draw, everybody was talking about continuing this road and compete against Brugge. I think it's important that we have the focus on ourselves, our performance, not the other teams. Thank you.
Thank you. Coach, your analysis of the game, please.
Yeah, we know from the beginning it was the difficultest game in this year, or in this time when I was here. Gent played a fantastic football, not only today, also the games before. At first, also from my side, congratulations for the international performance, what you did in the last game, also against AS Rome. I saw both games, fantastic. Also, they played 41 games. They played this season 41 games. It was fantastic what they reach now, until now. They're number 2 in the competition. They score most of the goals. They have fantastic numbers of points. It was a very difficult game for us. We had a fantastic start. This was the key. Fantastic start with 1-0 in the game. We start very offense and we try our best. We were a little bit lucky that we could score the goal, but then later we lost the control also in the midfield, because they have fantastic midfield. They changed every time the position of my player was a little bit overcharged. In this moment we had in some situation a little bit luck. But we reached the halftime, and then during the halftime we could change a little bit to stabilize a little bit the team, to tell them what they have to do in some situation, and then with a fantastic team spirit and fighting spirit in the second half, we can keep this 1-0. With a very good goalkeeper as well. Today he made a fantastic job. Also he helped us a lot in this game, and this was also the key. And big compliment to my team that we could win this game with a little bit luck, of course. But to win against Gent in this performance, you need luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there any vragen, questions?
Question for Mr. Stork. The remaining in first division is almost sure after this game, I think.
Next, in football, you never know. Everything is possible. We have to continue in this way. Next week, we have also a very difficult game against the number 1 Yeah, today was the number 2 of the league. Next week is the number 1 with Club Brugge. We have to play this game. We don't know what happened on the other pitches and what happened in Moucron, and also we didn't know what happened in Ostende, so we have to continue. We are not safe. I told this the team we can celebrate after the last game against Ostende. We have to take our focus now for the next game against the group.
Yes, everybody was talking about looking upwards, looking to Bruges. But if you lose games in Ostend and here in Cercle, well, is this ambition too high, perhaps?
This is, of course, easy to say when you lose a game like this that you cannot compete against being a part of the top of the ranking. On the other hand, if you in the rest of the game can win, you still have a chance. But it's obviously, I tried to talk with the players before this game that the importance of not looking towards the opponent but looking to the performance of the team. I don't care who we play against, I care about the present we show on the pitch, our way of playing, and like I said, especially first half we played some good football, but nobody saw that because we lost 3 very, very important points. And to be honest, everybody is looking towards Bruges. I was looking more behind, because making a gap towards the upcoming teams is also important for me, that we can get some points ahead of those competitors going into play 1 was maybe for me the most important. But now I think we have to show reaction in the last 2, again, very difficult games. So Cercle-AA, Brugge probably also have to fight for something in the last game, so we will see. But making 1 game count for the rest of the season, I don't think it's fair.
No?
Coach, if you can beat the number 2 of the ranking, can you beat the number 1?
We have to keep our feet on the ground, step by step. It's another story. We will see what happens in the next game. We have to prepare ourselves. Also, I don't know what happened with some players. They're injured now. Also, Steph Peters, he couldn't play because of an injury. So we have to be realistic.
Keep the foot on the ground.
Right.
Oké, dank u voor dat.